Welcome back to Studio 10.
And welcome back to Studio 10. Snakes are invading the studio here today. They're our special guests from the Escambia County, Florida Extension Service.
They are here today because of a special program called Living with Snakes. The Extension Service wants you to know that snakes aren't all bad. They actually provide several benefits to our environment, but it's important to know the right way to handle a snake encounter.
And joining us this morning is Roy O'Connor from the Escambia County Extension Service. You make a good point. What do you do if you see a snake? I mean, some people might run and stand on top of a table or a chair or something.
Yes.
Probably not the best thing to do.
Right. Most people will want to run, but you don't necessarily need to do that. Most these snakes have what they call a comfort zone, and as long as you're outside the comfort zone, they're just looking to stay away from you, is really what they're looking for. So they're looking for an avenue to leave. Give them that avenue if you find that. If they're cornered, they'll kind of go into a strike pose then, and so then you'll have to go to option B.
Tell us about that particular snake which you're holding right now.
This is an eastern king snake. They're common here in northwest Florida and South Alabama. The king snakes actually eat a variety of other animals, turtles, small birds, rodents. They eat a lot of rats, which are really good for us, but they also eat snakes, including venomous snakes. This one will eat a rattlesnake or a moccasin.
Really?
So this one, yeah, we try to teach people black with yellow stripes, leave that one alone. You want to keep that one in the neighborhood.
We all learn those little rhymes like black and yellow, dangerous fellow, or however those, apparently they didn't stick very well.
Right.
But how do you know a poisonous snake versus a non-poisonous snake?
Well, there's a couple of general rules. One, the non-poisonous snakes always have a thumb-shaped head. As you see, Regis's head is sort of thumb-shaped here.
Okay.
You heard the story. They'll have a diamond-shaped head if they're venomous. Now, that's not true for the coral snake, but the color is the game. When you see that red-yellow, you know, because a coral snake's head and eyes are going to look very similar to this. The venomous snakes also in the pit viper will have a elliptical eye pupil versus a round one. Now, there are some non-venomous ones that will spread their head, so they'll play the game. Hognose are real famous for doing that sort of thing.
Man, those tricky hognose.
Right.
Now, I tell you what, you should probably hand that to Sarah because we have another snake we need to get out.
Yes.
See how smoothly I did that? All right, what's going on here?
All right.
Good job, Sarah.
Thank you.
Holding the snake.
I am. You know what?
He's looking at you.
He's very cool, though. He's really neat. They're really soft.
Yeah, actually, when people touch them for the first time in our programs, they're not sure what to expect. A lot of people think they're slimy, and if you feel them, they're not like that at all.
All right,
and
let me hold one of these snakes here.
There you go.
I should probably hold a snake, too.
There you go. That one's actually a corn snake, but the color was bred to get the stripes and the pattern out. It's a lot lighter than most native corn snakes.
Why is he so mad at me?
He's just
He's going all over the place.
He's excited.
He's just anxious.
Yeah. So corn snakes are good snakes to have around.
They're good too. Yes, they eat lots of rodents, which again, the numbers on if you just take rodents and let them reproduce without being preyed on by predators, their numbers can get huge.
Where are you going?
They eat a lot of the grain foods. 42% of the lost grain in some farmers are from rodents eating them. And then, of course, they carry lots of diseases. So rodent control is good.
Now, one thing we're talking about this morning, too, is there are plenty of opportunities to learn more about this. You guys are actually having 3 sessions coming up. You want to tell the folks about those and when they're at?
Yeah, we've got 3 going on during the month of April over in the north end of Escambia County. The first one is tomorrow night.
Uh-oh.
They'll do that.
Oh, you scared me for a second.
Look at that. Look at that.
There you go. They're looking for warmth.
Yes.
They're looking for warmth.
Regis, I got scared. I'm sorry. I jumped, and he's like, what are you doing? You said you yell, uh-oh, with a snake around, and that's going to make me jump.
But our first program
Why do you get the normal snake, and I get the dude who's attacking me? It's all over my microphone now.
There you go.
He's going in
Just
your
kind
shirt.
of pull it. Just pull him out. There he goes.
There he goes. There he goes. I like Regis right here. He's hanging with me pretty well.
Regis is elderly, so he's kind of calm. That one's a young guy.
Now, I did want to point out, though, I'm saying this all in jest, but like you said, these snakes that we're holding today are not threatening, not scary at all. So this is just this guy's just busy. He's just an active guy.
And good to have around these snakes because they have good purposes. Interesting, too, that we have a lot of non-poisonous snakes right here where we are. So if you see one, you don't necessarily need to assume bad things, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay.
And the program we're doing over in the county is geared towards people who want to go outside, work in the garden, but they're terrified of these things.
Right.
And so what we're going to do is teach them how to landscape their yard, move wood piles, things like that, so the encounter chance is less. 95% of the people bitten by snakes are either trying to catch it or they're trying to kill it. And so the lesson there is leave it alone. But sometimes, you know, if it's on your front porch, we got to deal with it. So there's a reason it's on the front porch. So we'll show you what that is and try to reduce that problem.
A great class, a great thing to go check out.
It should be good.
Yeah, and all the information about these classes are on our website, Studio 10 tab on fox10tv.com. So go check that out. I want to get Robert a close shot of this snake. As we get it.
Why is Robert backing up?
I see. I tried to get a good shot, but our photographer kept backing up. What's going on, man? Where you at? Where you at? Dude is scared. All right, no need to be scared.
Not
Living
at
with
all.
snakes, you can learn a lot more about it. Thank you so much for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Absolutely.
Thanks for inviting me.
Thanks for bringing our special guest.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Very cool stuff.
Very cool stuff. And someone else who really wanted to hold the snakes is Danny Dow.
Should
She
we
is in our
go?
tech center. Yes, Danny, you want some of these snakes?
Yeah, no. I'm going to stay out of that snake's comfort zone, but I will give you guys a tech report. Good morning, everybody. Are you looking to